Hi guys, I'm Connor from Surface to Air Sports, and this is the Ronix RXT boat wakeboard for 2020. A board so advanced, so premium, comes inside its own special bag. So here at Surface to Air Sports, we are a board sports retailer specialising in wakeboarding, kite surfing and snowboarding. Ship next day to the UK and we ship worldwide as well. So if, after watching this video, you'd like to get your hands on a Ronix RXT, please follow the link below. It'll take you to our website, s2as.com. The Ronix RXT, what can I say about it? The RXT stands for Ronix Experimental Technology. About 3 years ago, Ronix brought out the RXT bindings, which were the lightest and some of the most responsive bindings we have ever seen at Surface to Air Sports. Now, the RXT board came out last year and it won the Water Sports Industries Association, the WSIA, Innovation of the Year Award. So this is officially the lightest wakeboard in wakeboarding, and it is phenomenally light. It's just insane, it doesn't weigh anything, it's mad. And Ronix assure us that for 2020, they've made it even better. Now, we've ridden this board and we agree with them, but this video is going to be a little bit weird because Ronix won't tell us what's in it. Now, we know a couple of little bits about it. We know the profile, we know the shape, we can look at the channeling, we know what the edges are made out of, the base. But internally, in the core, Ronix is staying very tight-lipped about it. It's what they call their blackout technology. This is made with some secret sauce. Some stuff like grandmother's recipe, passed down, you're not getting to know unless you're inside the club type stuff. But I'm going to tell you about it anyway, and what makes it just incredible. So like I said, with the RXT, Ronix won't actually tell us what's inside the board. It's what they call their blackout technology. Now, we can sort of speculate, and we've got a good idea and a good understanding of wakeboard technology anyway. Like I said, I'm going to explain what we at Surface to Air Sports know about the RXT. Now, it is, like I say, incredibly light, so it must use some form of foam, but it's a very stiff foam, it's very responsive. The RXT is the most responsive wakeboard that Ronix made. Ronix don't normally bother when talking about things like flex in their boat wakeboards, they talk about energy. Now, the RXT, it goes from a scale of 1, which is the least responsive and explosive, to 10. A 10 is the most instantaneous energy that they can get out of a wakeboard. Now, if you were going to guess, the RXT comes in at a 10. Things like the Ronix 1 Time Bomb, fused core come in like an 8 or a 9. This thing just explodes. It is mad. So if you can look through it, it's quite easy to figure out. Carbon is the secret of this board. 2 carbon stringers that I hope you can see on the video that run from there past the inserts and on the other side as well. What that allows for, carbon obviously is a incredible material. It stores energy, which means that as you're approaching the wake, as you're holding the pressure down on that line, the more and more tension you hold down on the line, the more that's going to store in the carbon of this board. So that when you approach the wake, as you start to flatten off, when you release, when you pop, this thing pops with you and you will just go. It is insane the amount of power that they have put into the RXT. You really need to get on one of these to believe it, but trust me, it is worth every single penny. If I want to talk about the profile on the RXT, you'll normally find in your high-end boat wakeboards, there'll be a 3-stage rocker. Now, the RXT obviously is a high-end wakeboard, like I say, it doesn't come more premium than this, but it actually has a continuous rocker shape. Now, continuous rocker is one smooth, continuous curve, hence the name, that follows the profile of the board. Now, with this 3-stage rocker, you will normally find that you'll get a bigger arc, bigger upwards arc off the wake, whereas a continuous rocker, it offers you a quicker top water speed and a more predictable approach to the wake. But with a board like this, where you've got that incredible instantaneous energy, you'll find not only will you get good amplitude off the wake, but you'll be landing far out into the flats as well. So if you're performing tricks like Rayleighs, you want a board like the RXT, something that's going to carry you not only high, but give you the distance to allow you to get those tricks dialed in. So channeling. Channeling, obviously a very important part of any boat wakeboard, and on the RXT, it's got bucket loads. So if you look here on the base, you've got good deep channel through the belly of the board, will allow you to hold that tension down in the line. When you are cutting into the wake, having that extra channel there is just going to allow you to hold down that tension. And then a load of grip on the nose and the tail of the board. As always, if you're landing a little bit off axis on your spins, on your rotations, and a little bit nose or tail heavy, having that grip on the ends of the board will allow you to stick those landings. This will also give you more pop when you snap off the wake. By pushing the water through the channels of the nose and the tail of the board, you will feel it kick you up into the air. Now, one thing I also forgot to mention, with this being a continuous rocker board, you will find it has softer landings because there's no flat spot in it. When you're landing deep out in the flats, you want a nice soft landing. And that continuous rocker shape will hit the water and gradually dissipate the surface of the water and just provides a nice, smooth, soft landing for your knees and your ankles. The last thing I'd like to mention, obviously with this high-end wakeboard, the RXT, you've got a full wrap of urethane speed walls. Urethane not only is incredibly durable, but very low friction rate, which allows this board to glide through the water. And then you've also got Ronix's unique low friction base. Same thing again, just ensures that the top water speed of the RXT remains fast and quick. Sizes. For the RXT, the 2020 season comes in 4 sizes. It comes in a 136, a 140, a 144, and a 148. So like I've said in a couple of other videos, cable wakeboarding, all of the boards have gone bigger, you're getting softer landings, and you're getting a bigger surface area to master your tricks. Boat wakeboarding, it's slowly coming along. Obviously, you can't go as huge as you can on a cable wakeboard because you've got to be able to hold that edge down. And so still bear that in mind. If you're already a cable rider and you're riding behind the boat, your boat board generally wants to be smaller. But sizes like the 148, which is new this year, does allow for that heavier guy to get on a board like this. If you've got any questions about sizing, please get in touch with us. We are more than happy to help. For the 2020 season, if you are an advanced to expert level boat wakeboarder, this is Massey's Pro signature board. If you're looking for a board that's going to boost you higher, land you further, cut faster, land softer, RXT. So I've been Connor from Surface to Air Sports, and as you know by now, this is the Ronix RXT boat wakeboard for 2020. If you'd like to get your hands on one of these, please follow the link below this video. It'll take you directly to our website, s2as.com.